What if the sun didn't let up, not even after sunset? What if your city, whether it's New York, Chicago, or Philadelphia, turned into a virtual oven for days on end, with no real break at night? That's exactly what millions of Americans are facing this week, as a historic and dangerous heat wave grips the eastern two-thirds of the country. It's not just summer heat. It's a punishing, record-breaking, sweat-soaked furnace sweeping across the Midwest and Northeast. Starting in the plains and spreading eastward, this extreme heat event is triggering the highest level alerts from the National Weather Service, and meteorologists are warning, this isn't your average June heat. This is what they call a heat dome, a massive high-pressure system trapping hot air and intensifying sunshine by suppressing cloud cover, causing cities to roast under 90s and even 100s for several days. Denver could cross 100 degrees, which usually only happens twice a year. Meanwhile, cities like Minneapolis, Omaha, St. Louis, and Indianapolis are under extreme heat warnings. But the real danger zone begins this weekend in the Ohio Valley and Northeast, where heat indices, the feels-like temperatures, could soar into the triple digits, making simple outdoor activities risky. Let's pause for a reality check. CPI numbers just dropped. Groceries up 12%, gas averaging $4.85 nationwide. For millions, it's not just news. It's the daily choice between prescriptions and groceries. Here's what you won't hear on CNN. Amazon's research team is recruiting households hit hardest by inflation. Qualified participants can earn up to $750 in Amazon credits. Not a handout, but payment for sharing shopping habits. It takes just 90 seconds to apply. Official info is in the description if you'd like to get started. It won't fix inflation, but it could bring some relief. Now let's continue. Especially for vulnerable people. New York Central Park, which hasn't hit 100 degrees Fahrenheit since 2012, is on watch to break that streak, while Philly hasn't seen 100 in June since 1994. Both are under threat now. It's not just the daytime highs that are dangerous. The humidity will keep nighttime temperatures high, offering no cooling relief for those without air conditioning, especially in city cores where heat lingers. The dew point, that sticky, sweaty measure of air moisture, will hover at oppressive levels, making each breath feel heavier and each night feel suffocating. As heat-related illnesses begin to spike, this wave is becoming the deadliest weather story of the season. Hundreds could be at risk if precautions aren't taken. The CDC and weather experts advise checking on neighbors, especially the elderly and chronically ill, and limiting outdoor exposure during peak afternoon hours. Drink water constantly, avoid strenuous activity, and wear breathable, light-colored clothes. For those stuck without AC, find public cooling centers or shaded areas. Every degree counts. And this isn't just about discomfort. This level of heat causes power grids to strain, asphalt to buckle, and even disrupts transportation systems. All eyes are on the jet stream that allowed this heat dome to lock in place over the eastern U.S., tapping into southern heat and pumping it north. The setup is classic for dangerous summer extremes, and it's showing no signs of budging soon. Relief might come mid-next week for some parts of New England and the Great Lakes, but for the mid-Atlantic, including cities like Washington, D.C., Baltimore, and Pittsburgh, the relentless heat may last even longer. This weather pattern is a rum.